What's going on, guys? It's me, EK, and let me guess, you have heard about Kick and you're wondering, what do I need to do? Do I go over to Kick? Do I go over to this brand new platform that everybody's talking about, that's going viral, that everybody is having a conversation about? Do I go over to Kick, or do I stay on Twitch? I know that's an extremely difficult decision to make, but hopefully in this video I can help you guys navigate through that decision and hopefully help you figure out exactly what you need to do and weigh the pros and cons of either leaving Twitch to go to Kick or doing both. There's a lot of pros and cons to doing either one, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. Kick as a platform is generally the same as Twitch, but there are a lot of different things that happen on Kick that can make Kick an advantage compared to Twitch. Okay, so from a creator perspective, you don't have a whole lot of bells and whistles over here just yet. Granted, Kick is in beta, so there's that. There are a lot of things that they roll out almost every day or every other day, you know, when it pertains to Kick as a platform. They're trying to grow, they're trying to adapt to things that work. But I know a lot of you guys are here for one of those things, and one of those things is money. Now, yes, it is true. As of right now, over on Twitch, the split is 50-50. So that means that Twitch gets 50% and you get 50%. It's half and half, right? Now, this doesn't matter if you are a big creator or a small creator or a mid-sized creator. It doesn't matter. It's universally 50-50. Now, that can be a little bit troublesome, but if you guys take a look right here, you can see what the advantages and disadvantages, because over on Kick, the split is 95-5. That means that you, as the creator, gets 95% of the profit and they get 5% of the profit. There's a humongous difference as far as how much money you can make. I know a lot of us aren't in this for money. I'm not saying most of us are, but I'm telling you, it's a good chunk of people who do streaming because they want to make a living. They want to do this for a living. So that 95-5, it's pretty enticing to get someone to come over and say, hey, I'm just coming by to see what's going on. Okay, so let's have a conversation right quick, really fast, as far as your decision financially to go to Kick compared to Twitch, because we both know now what the split is, right? So if you have 100 subscribers over there, okay, 100 subscribers, if you have that 100 subscribers over on Twitch, you're gonna get paid $250. But if you have that same amount of subscribers over on Kick, you're going to get paid $475. You know, there's a big difference there. Of course, that number gradually grows, especially when you have a lot of subscribers. For all of you large creators, you accumulate a large number of subscribers every month. You know, if you do the math, if you obtain 5,000 subscribers over on Twitch, you get paid $12,500, which is still a good chunk of change. Don't get me wrong, but over on Kick, that same amount of subscribers, you get paid $23,750. Now, there's a big difference there, okay? So looking at these numbers, I know you're thinking to yourself, ooh, more money, right? More money. I don't have to worry about splitting all my profit with Twitch. I can make more money, this, that, and the third. There is something that we need to discuss because I don't think it's being talked about a whole lot when it pertains to streaming in general, regardless of where you go, okay? So we need to have a conversation. It's a tough conversation, but we have to have it, okay? Now, although over on Kick, it's a lot easier to become affiliate. It's a lot easier to kind of grow your audience because it's new and it's a lot of people kind of coming over there. Even though it's brand new, they still have a good chunk of people who actually watch live streams over there. But there were some things you gotta think about, all right? And I'm just gonna kind of work with me here a little bit. We're gonna go back and forth, all right? I'm gonna tell you what are the reasons why right now is the best time for you to go to Kick And I'm also going to tell you why you maybe shouldn't make this move just yet. Okay, so here is why you should go to Kick right now. Like, you should set up an account and get the ball rolling right now. If you are a brand new streamer, somebody who has never streamed before anywhere else, right? You've never streamed on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere else, then yes, you need to go to Kick. And the reason I say that is because the discovery right now, it is insane. Okay, I'm telling you from a person that's played over there. As far as streaming, people are coming by, they're engaging with your live stream, they're talking, they're following, they're very, very, very involved in your chat. Like, from a growing perspective for a lot of new streamers, it may be the best thing to do for you right now, for sure. Another reason why you should go to Kick compared to Twitch right now is if you have a large following on social media. Now, when I say large following, I'm not saying millions and millions of people, but I'm saying an established audience of people who come to your page every day for your specific content. Okay, now that can be 1,000 people, that can be 250 people, that can be 1 million people. It all depends on your audience. But if you have an established audience and you pretty much don't really stream anywhere right now, Kick may be the best thing for your brand and for your pocket. If you are the type of person that makes edgier content, okay, like a little edgier content. Now, I'm not saying borderline adult content or anything like that, but your content, you know, is not clean. It's not super clean. You're constantly getting strikes on Twitch, on TikTok, or wherever. You may want to consider Kick, because right now it's a little bit of wiggle room because it's a more mature audience over there. Now, what I mean by mature is that it's not as many kids over there. It's more of an older audience based on my own personal research. That's not me being biased or whatever the situation may be. I'm just telling you from a factual perspective here, okay? Another reason you should go to Kick right now, if you have a Twitch account and you basically have been over on Twitch for a long time, you're working hard, you're streaming consistently, you're talking to one follower or whoever joins your live, and you're like frustrated about the fact that you don't get any support, that you don't have anybody coming over to say hi or anything like that, you may need to consider moving to Kick. Kick it's not as saturated as of right now, so that kind of gives you a little bit of wiggle room as far as I can go over here, I can stream my content and not be overshadowed by so many large creators that my voice or my stream or, you know, my audience they'll come to me. So over on Kick, with the fact that there's not so many people over there right now, you can actually take advantage of that. So if you're on Twitch and you're having trouble, maybe going to Kick may be the best option for you. Now, before I go to the next part here, with that last part, this isn't about someone who has 10 viewers or 20 viewers or even 100 viewers. I'm talking about those people who really struggle. 1 to 3 viewers per live, you know, they don't really have an engaging audience. You know, this is a perfect time for them to go to a platform like Kick and establish themselves, and maybe go back to Twitch once they're established, if that's what they decide. But right now, they may need to take their brand somewhere else to actually develop it. Now that I have discussed a few reasons why you should go to Kick, I'm going to talk about a few reasons why you probably shouldn't make that move right now. Why you should hold your position 100% right now. You know what I mean? You should not move to Kick if you do not have some form of a following or some form of an audience on social media. Now, sure, your mom, your dad, your aunt, anybody else that you know personally, family, can watch your stream. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having more people outside of your immediate circle that know that you're a streamer or know that you're interested in streaming, or you make whatever type of content you make and they like that content. You know, those people, if you do not have a following on social media, you might need to just kind of peel back and wait on the decision to go over to Kick. Another reason why you should wait to go over to Kick is if you are not socially active on social media. All right. Now, what I mean by that is if you are not the type of person that posts on a regular basis, if you post every now and then, you're not really active. You're not really engaging with people on your social medias. You know, you kind of very relaxed with it. Then you might need to hold off on going to kick. Now, the reason why I said the first thing I said and the second thing I said as far as social media is because I feel like that people don't realize that those two things go hand in hand. You got to be content creator first, streamer second. That's the only way those things work. There are a number of people who wake up with this belief that they can stream for 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours to an audience and that's going to build their community. But in reality, there's a lot of building that happens off your stream, whether it be in YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Twitter. It's a lot of things that you have to do off stream, including even your Discord, if you don't have one of those, to help you build your audience and connect with your audience when you're not streaming. Social media is a humongous part of being a successful streamer. It's a lot of talk about kick, a lot of conversations about, hey, I should go to kick, but no one's talking about what you still have to do even if you do make the move to go to kick to begin with. Another reason why you should not go to kick right now is if you don't have a clear niche. Now, being a variety streamer is a thing. It's a thing, and it's a lot of people that are very successful at it. It's awesome. You know, it kind of gives you a little bit of wiggle room with the type of content you want to make and stream about, and it's great, right? But when you start out, niching down may be your best option. You got to find a game, or you got to find a thing that you do on your stream that you consistently do, whether it's cooking, streaming Fortnite, playing Lord of Warcraft. Whatever you do when it pertains to your stream, your audience, you have to stay in that niche and do it consistently for a period of time. If you don't have a clear niche, you might need to hold off on going over to kick, okay? If you are the type of person that is really busy and you really don't have a whole lot of free time. Now, when I say free time, I'm talking about a little bit of wiggle room in your schedule where you can promote, where you can get on social media, where you can create clips from your videos, where you can take the time to record, you know, your YouTube videos or whatever the situation may be. If you don't have the time to dedicate to doing things off stream to grow your audience, you might need to hold off on going to kick. And I know this list seems a little bit longer than my first list as far as reasons why you should, but it's a lot that you got to consider. I'm just being honest with you guys. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you guys. Real talk. Now that we discuss reasons why you should go to kick and reasons why you should not go to kick, and also before I continue, if you guys have any questions about this, let me know in the comments. What we're going to talk about next is what still has to be done. Even if you wake up today and you go, you know what, I'm going to kick, this is happening today, right now, I'm going to tell you what still has to happen. One of those things you still have to do is create and establish your brand. Now, what I mean by that is if you're the type of person that has social media, right? And on all your social medias, your names are different. Hypothetically speaking, let's say you're a zoo gamer, right? You're a zoo gamer. That's your thing. Zoo gamer, right? On Twitch, you're a zoo gamer. But on Epic, you're a zoo gamer TTV. On Twitter, you're a zoo gamer 1234. On Instagram, you're a zoo gamer _75. You know, it's very inconsistent. You have to build your brand around your name, and your name has to be consistent everywhere. That's something that still has to be done. That's not going to go away, because what happens is when people want to follow you, they want to subscribe to you, they want to say hello to you, they can't find you on social media, they can't find you on Epic to join your game or whatever you play. They can't find you on Microsoft to add you into an Xbox Live chat. You know, it's a lot of things that happen. You know, a lot of inconsistencies happen if you don't have your brand consistent across the board. Another thing that has to be done, and I feel like that it's not talked about enough, you have to stream consistently. You have to. That's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. You have to have a stream schedule and you have to stay with that stream schedule. So give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. You know, if you have your stream schedule, hypothetically speaking, at 10 a.m., give yourself a little bit of leeway where you can stream at like 10:30 or even 9:30, depending on what you have going on in your day. Try to be consistent as far as streaming on a regular basis. You know, streaming sporadically is not the greatest thing to grow an audience. Based on my experience, people really look forward to seeing your stream at the time that you say you're going to stream. Just think of it like if you have your favorite TV show and you know what's going to come on at 10 a.m. Like, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to come on the network at 10 a.m. Think of your stream as that. Like, someone is coming to see you and coming to see you live and chat and hang out, and they're looking forward to that. So if you have a consistent time like 10 a.m. or whatever your time may be, it's easier to stick with that in your audience to know, hey, he's going to go live at 10. I'm going to pull up to that and hang out. What also still has to be done, you have to talk to your chat. I know there are situations where you might have one person, 2 people, 100 people. You have to talk to your chat. You still have to engage with your chat when they come by and say hello, when they come by and talk to you. You got to engage with them. It's a lot of streamers, for example, who will get locked in and they'll get focused and they'll lean back in their chair, have their controller in their hand, and just go about their business. And the chat will be going crazy. Chat will be going crazy, right? People talking, saying hello, saying what's going on, and you just like focus. You ain't even thinking about it. You over here just focusing, right? Just focusing. Don't be that person. Definitely try your best to look over at your chat. When you can. And it's no reason. Some people they have no reasons why they can't do that, and I understand that. It is definitely something that I get. But I know that's something that a lot of people don't talk about a lot. So every now and then, glance over it, see what their chat is saying, communicate with them, and then continue on with your stream. Now, when it pertains to social media and being a streamer, it's going to be some moments, man, where you're going to have to take the good with the bad. And not every moment or not everything you post is going to do great. And not everything you post is going to be taken well. Not everything you post is going to be liked by everybody. Not everything you post has the potential of going viral. And if it does go viral, you got to be careful with that, because sometimes it can go viral for all the wrong reasons. So you have to take that into consideration, man, as a person that creates content. Now, before we end this video, here's my final take. Kick is new. Twitch has been around for a long time. Even though Twitch is very established, it's a lot of things happening over on Twitch, from not really having any way to discover new streamers to not really having a clear context to what you can and cannot do over there. All right. Kick is kind of the same way, unfortunately. The only difference between the two, in my personal opinion, is the amount of money that you're gonna make and the amount of money that they're gonna make. All right. That's the only difference that I see from a person that streamed on both, that really understand. You still have to put in the work off stream. You still got to connect with your audience when you're not live. That regardless of where you go, you still have to establish yourself and your brand away from your stream. Because like I said early on in this video, you have to be content creator first, streamer second. That's the only way that you can actually grow your stream, your audience, your community effectively. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I really appreciate y'all taking the time out to watch, and I hope you guys navigate through the tough decision of what you want to do, whether you want to go over to Kick, try it out, or go over to Twitch, try it out, or go to both. It all depends on your specific situation, whether you're a Twitch affiliate, Twitch partner, whether you have any type of other agreements with any other platforms. There's a lot of things you have to consider as far as a decision to do this. So let me know in the comments, are you going to Kick or are you staying on Twitch? And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Have a good one.